Breaking K-pop news. One name is at the center of attention. One event has sparked massive reactions from fans. What really happened? All the facts and the latest updates start right now.
His presence feels so overwhelming that every comeback era seems to orbit around him. And why, in the very first days of a new chapter, does it already feel like history is repeating itself? Like this, once again, is Kim Taehyung's era. As soon as promotions for the latest album by BTS officially kicked off, digital analytics platforms began to light up. The numbers did not trickle in gradually. They surged. Within hours, search rankings worldwide revealed a familiar pattern. Kim Taehyung had become the most searched member globally. In the United States, one of the most competitive entertainment markets in the world, his name climbed to the top among group-related queries, outpacing not only his bandmates but also trending Western artists releasing music in the same window. IT was not just a spike. It was a statement. Observers who have followed previous comeback cycles might have felt a sense of déjà vu. Every time BTS returns with new music, the anticipation is shared among millions. Yet repeatedly, one figure seems to command a disproportionate share of public curiosity. Screenshots of trending charts spread rapidly across social media platforms. Fans pointed out that even neutral keyword searches about the album were auto-completing with his name. Media monitoring tools showed that articles featuring his image in the headline thumbnail recorded higher click-through rates compared to versions without it. Coincidence? Or confirmation of a long-established pattern? Entertainment editors around the globe appear to understand the equation. From Seoul to New York, from Tokyo to London, article thumbnails about the group's comeback prominently featured his face. Whether discussing the album's concept, tracklist breakdowns, fashion styling, or choreography teasers, there he was, often centered, often highlighted, often serving as the visual hook. It is not an exaggeration to say that scrolling through entertainment news during these first days felt like flipping through a digital gallery curated around him, and then came an unexpected twist that even seasoned fans did not fully anticipate. Netflix, known for its meticulous social media strategies and selective pop culture integrations, posted promotional content that included a quote attributed to him. The streaming giant's decision was subtle, yet powerful. In an environment where countless celebrities release soundbites daily, the choice to spotlight his words was telling. It blurred the lines between music promotion and global entertainment branding. Why him? Why now? Industry analysts suggest that this phenomenon cannot be explained by fandom power alone. Yes, his fanbase is vast and fiercely dedicated. Yes, coordinated streaming and search initiatives are part of modern music culture. But data trends indicate organic traction that extends beyond organized fan efforts. General audiences, casual listeners, and even individuals outside the traditional K-pop sphere appear drawn to his name during comeback periods. One digital marketing strategist based in Los Angeles described it as magnetic inevitability. According to her, certain artists possess a kind of brand gravity that pulls attention naturally. She compared it to the way headlines once revolved around singular global icons, figures whose mere involvement elevated a story's perceived relevance. In her analysis, Kim Taehyung's impact during group comebacks mirrors that phenomenon. Every era feels like his era. That statement, echoed by fans across platforms, is not meant to diminish the contributions of other members. BTS has always thrived on synergy, on the interplay of distinct personalities and talents. Yet within that collective brilliance, certain moments crystallize around specific individuals. This comeback's opening days have undeniably crystallized around him. Consider the emotional texture of the current promotions. Teaser images released ahead of the album hinted at a concept blending nostalgia with cinematic introspection. Within minutes of publication, his photos were circulating independently of the group's official posts. Fan accounts translated captions, analyzed symbolism, and dissected styling choices. The engagement metrics were staggering. One analytics dashboard recorded that posts featuring his teaser image achieved nearly double the average interaction rate compared to the group median. Is it charisma? Is it mystique? Is it timing? Part of his enduring appeal lies in contrast. On stage, he radiates controlled intensity, commanding camera angles with subtle shifts in expression. Off stage, interviews reveal a softer, contemplative tone. That duality invites intrigue. During the album's first live promotional broadcast, viewers noted that even brief reaction shots of him generated disproportionate comment volume in real-time chat streams. There is also the visual element that media outlets cannot ignore. Thumbnails matter. In a digital ecosystem driven by split-second decisions, the face that compels a click holds tangible value. Editors may not publicly acknowledge algorithmic influence, but data-driven design is standard practice. The recurring choice to feature him prominently suggests measurable results. Meanwhile, in the United States, search trend graphs illustrated sharp upward lines beside his name within hours of the promotional kickoff. Analysts comparing historical data observed that this pattern has repeated across multiple comeback cycles. Even when he was not the primary vocalist in a teaser clip, even when promotional focus was evenly distributed, search behavior leaned toward him. Emotion plays a significant role in this dynamic. Fans describe feeling an almost cinematic anticipation whenever he appears in teaser content. His expressions often carry layered storytelling, melancholy intertwined with resilience, playfulness shadowed by depth. In this comeback's concept photos, a single half-smile sparked thousands of speculative threads about the album's narrative direction. Then there is the cross-industry ripple effect. When Netflix incorporated his quote into its promotional messaging, social media timelines exploded with screenshots. Comment sections filled with variations of the same sentiment. Even outside music, his words travel. It was not a direct collaboration announcement. It was not an official partnership reveal. It was simply acknowledgement. And yet that acknowledgement amplified the perception that his cultural footprint extends beyond conventional boundaries. The phrase "impact he carries" has circulated frequently during these first promotional days. Impact is an abstract concept, often diluted by overuse. but measurable indicators give it substance. Trending charts, thumbnail placements, quote integrations, engagement metrics, these are not subjective feelings. They are trackable phenomena. Still, numbers alone cannot capture the emotional undercurrent driving this narrative. For many fans, seeing his name dominate searches is less about competition and more about validation. It reaffirms a belief that his artistry resonates widely. It strengthens the emotional investment that has grown over years of performances, interviews, and personal growth. Some critics argue that such dominance could overshadow group dynamics. Yet history suggests otherwise. Each comeback ultimately unfolds as a collective triumph. Initial attention may cluster, but musical appreciation expands across all members as stages are performed and interviews roll out. In this sense, his early promotional magnetism acts as a catalyst rather than a conclusion. Did I ask this sustainable? Can every comeback continue to feel like Kim Taehyung's era? If recent history is any indicator, the answer leans toward yes. Previous album cycles demonstrated similar trajectories. Immediate search surges, media-focused consolidation, viral moments anchored around his expressions or quotes. The difference this time lies in the speed and scale. Global connectivity has intensified. Platforms amplify in seconds what once took days. There is also the intangible factor of maturity. As an artist, he has evolved through phases of experimentation and introspection. That evolution deepens public curiosity. Audiences are not merely searching for a face. They are searching for growth, for narrative continuity, for glimpses into creative direction. During a recent behind-the-scenes clip, a fleeting, candid moment of him adjusting his jacket before stepping into frame went viral. The clip lasted mere seconds. Yet it generated thousands of reposts and commentary threads analyzing everything from styling choices to emotional nuance. This is the kind of micro-moment virality that cannot be manufactured easily. It emerges from sustained fascination. Meanwhile, mainstream Western outlets that once approached K-pop coverage cautiously now integrate group comeback news seamlessly into entertainment front pages. In those layouts, his image frequently leads. It is a subtle yet telling indicator of perceived drawing power. The interplay between individual prominence and group identity remains delicate. BTS built its legacy on unity, on the blending of 7 distinct voices into a singular cultural force. Yet within that unity, waves of individual spotlight have always occurred. This comeback opening wave belongs unmistakably to him. As album promotions continue, new variables will enter the equation. Live stage performances, music video releases, chart rankings, award nominations. Attention may diversify. Viral moments may shift. But the first impression has already been etched into digital history. Album promotion just started, and already he stands at the